Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our Phase 2 semi-blind playthrough of Blueprints, and we are continuing a day that turned out to be unexpectedly large, so welcome to the rest of this day. Now just as a reminder, because we have a new set of rules for how we're looking at remos in this day. These are the adapted rules that I got from Zigrius. Thank you again, Zigrius. So just as a quick reminder, we're getting remos for the first room of each color category, for each room that's on ranks 5 and 8. And I can look at the remo of an already drafted room if I get the magnifying glass, if I find a new detail or secret in a room, for each item sacrificed to Lost and Found, and for a lost coffer. Let's see how it pans out in the rest of today. Enjoy. Okay. Alright. I guess we just sort of keep drafting from here. Makes sense. So the next spot here can't be master bedroom, unfortunately, but we can still try for it on, in other places. So maybe even this, given that we've got a few other ways of going forward, even this could be, let's just master key it. Even this could be this can be a remo spot. And it could be a dead end. So we already have boudoir remo, though it's otherwise a really great room. Dormitory, this could be the dormitory remo. And courtyard we have already. Great a room as it is. Maybe we just go... Yeah, let's just do dorm. I would really like to have an exit north here, is the thing. Alright, no, I think I might sacrifice this spot. We've got many other chances. I think I'm going to go boudoir here because it just works in so many ways. Yeah. I don't have a lot of access to this side of the house. We get some redraw die. I love that. And we get a gem. So that's all really good. Okay, from here we can head north. This could be a good silver key spot. Why not? Why freaking not? Okay, good selections. Weight room is no today. Just no. Just no. Drawing room's a pretty good room choice for here. We wouldn't get the remo from it, but, that's okay. We won't get everything today. And, the throne is perfectly fine. I guess the good thing about drawing room is just getting the extra drawing power, which we wouldn't get from throne room. Otherwise, I could redraw with this, but... I think I'm just going to put drawing room here. And I'm a little bit thinking maybe we could even get master bedroom. Master bedroom won't count, though, because it won't be the first of the color. Okay, all right. Well, whatever. Drawing room is here now. Drawing room is here now. Like, we get our gem back. Great. Cool. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Something that could get me north here would be good then. Yeah, just to get a bit more access. And just going back to some of my varied goals. Let me just remind myself about the hang on, I'll do it here. Not on my phone. The spread rooms are office, locker room, which we do have access to with pool, so that's actually another really good reason for getting pool. Patio, and I really would like to get patio today, if possible. Otherwise, we'll do our best to get it tomorrow. Or, what was the other one? Office gave us the gold soup. Secret garden. Yeah. Yeah, and locker room gave us the key lime pie. Okay, Alright, just getting that in my head. Because those would be really great today, where I would love to get like a free 100 steps to use at the end of the day. Okay, alright, let's go. Hello, terrace. Terrace I need the Remo for as well, but the problem is there's no way for me to get one on this spot. So, yeah. Yeah, no, there's no way for me to turn this into a Remo spot unless it was a hallway. So, and I already get the benefit of green rooms not costing gems to draft, because none of them do. This would just get me a couple of redraw die. Yeah, I think this might be a redraw spot. So maybe we just go East Wing Hall here so that we get a little spot north. Okay, there's that. Then how about from here? Let's see what we can get. Certainly something like Vestibule is, I think, really perfect here. I think that might be a bit hard to pass up, and I'm not getting the I'm actually just double checking. I have the Remo for East Wing Hall, so we don't get that. We don't get that color Remo. Sorry for doing such a bad job with this first room of each color category. Rule, it's a really great rule. It just hasn't. It's been clashing with so many of my other strategic drafting considerations today. Anyway, let's go on. Vestibule, I think, is the perfect thing to go here just access wise. Okay, and that will get us pointed back down to, we're on rank 6, so that'll get us pointed back down to rank 5, so we could maybe draft a Remo room from this one. I like that. Yeah, and it lets us go north as well to access those spots. Okay, all right. That's pretty good. We'll just go regular master key. Aha. Well, indoor nursery is a room I need the Remo for as well. Previously was bedroom. Yeah, boudoir, no. But also solarium. I don't have this one either. These are two nice options. Let's go solarium. Why not? I don't know, like, really what impact it's going to have on, drafting. I don't know if I'm aiming for any particular thing from having it, but I love this room. Let's look up at the beautiful night sky and check it out. Solarium. There we go. 4 rooms that rhyme contain letters that spell a word. Nobody knows why. Huh. 4 rooms that rhyme. Well, this is in solarium. Hang on. So is solarium one of them? And hang on. Contain letters that spell a word. Contain letters. That doesn't tell me sort of like where the letters are in the word. Like, is it the starting letters? Okay. Well, let's look at this. It's as good as anything, right? What are rooms that rhyme? Closet. No. Garage, music room, nook. I could imagine it being something like nook or den, because they're easy rooms to rhyme. I'm assuming we're not talking about the word room being at the end of things. Pool, drafting studio, pump room. Sauna, coat check. I'm just trying to jog my memory about, because I've never thought about room names that rhyme. Again, I'm assuming we're not talking about hall, like simply having the same word at the end of a foyer, terrace, patio. Greenhouse, morning room. kitchen, locksmith showroom. Bookshop, gift shop. It's not rhyming, but they have a nice sort of rhythm to them. Kennel, furnace. The classrooms, they all rhyme. Solarium, planetarium, mechanarium. Is that what we're talking about here? Then what else is there? If that's it. The Dovatorium, of course. The Dovatorium! Shrine, root cellar, hovel, shelter, tool shed, lost and found conservatory. Maybe that's it, because this is in fact found, the note in solarium. So just the last part rhyming. Mechanarium, planetarium, solarium. If it's, say, the first letter of these rooms, and there's one more, then we're looking for a room that surely starts with a vowel. Gymnasium? I mean... Planet... If we take the arium off all of these... Then it's soul, planet, mech, gymn. No, hang on. That's asium, not arium. I don't know if it's that one. Do we have another arium? Cloister, courtyard, patio, terrace, foyer. Aquarium. Aqua. Probably not the electric eel. Okay. So it could be those four. They are the four. Although it's just the last parts of the word that rhyme, given that this was found in solarium and there's 4 similar words, 4 similar room titles, that's probably it. So, I'm going to write this down. AQU. Maybe it's using all of the remaining words. AQU, soul, planet, and mech. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and do that now because like nothing immediately comes to mind, and I think I can stare at that for ages thinking about it. And I might need to do a rethink of the conclusion I've even just made now. But very interesting, very interesting. It'll be cool if I find something from that. So awesome. Thank you. Great. Thank you, Solarium. It's so nice to see you again. And I'm noting that there are dig spots for me to dig around the place. I guess let's see what happens when we go up. Thank you, Master Key. I have no regrets about Master Key today. Okay. Now we're on rank 8, so everything we do in... we're on rank... We're going into rank 7. Beyond that rank 8, each of those can be Remo rooms as well. Because I'm slightly hoping, and it's probably not going to work out, but I'm slightly hoping I can get Clock Tower directly above me. I'd also like a room from here, even though we have East Wing Hall as well, it'd be extra good if I can have a room here that goes east as well, just as a bit of security. Yeah, the bedrooms are making it difficult for me. I don't know. Then again, maybe spare veranda. Maybe let's just put spare veranda here. See if the next room itself could be Clock Tower. And then, yeah, make the best we can from East Wing Hall. Because spare veranda is just so good. More items, please. Great. I don't have a single key, so I can't get this open yet. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I come back here later, you know, like when my pool is a little thinner, it might help the chances of getting Clock Tower there. Honestly, my main reason is just to look is just to look north from the clock tower towards room 46. That's the main reason I want it there. But also it would be really great to get the Remo with having it on room 8 as well. Okay. On rank 8. On rank 8. I was just thinking the fact that I said that makes it sound like roommate. My roommate. So this is rank 7, so not a Remo spot. Maybe courtyard then is the most perfect thing. I like that. Courtyard is good. And there we go. Our trunk opening capability. Excellent. Excellent. All of these dig spots could mean turnips, which will be super step power-ups as well. So that's really good. This will be a potential Remo spot. And this could, you know, this could be a... I think we've had bedroom though. But this could be a dead end quite happily. I mean, it could be... Where am I looking? Indoor nursery. I'm looking at my photos on my phone. Yeah, there we go. Indoor nursery. Yeah, I definitely don't have the Remo for indoor nursery, so this could be fine here. Okay, done. Done. Not going to overthink it. Great. Excellent. Cool. You have nothing for me, I don't think, but you do have something for me. Dun dun dun. Indoor nursery is still sitting among its old friends. No children ever slept here, even when there were no plants in the cribs. Really? I'm trying to think why. I'm trying to think why or how that is known. No children ever slept here, but even back when, certainly not while it's been an indoor nursery. I wonder then, this probably relates to information I don't have, but I wonder then if, is the idea then, I wonder, and, you know, don't, you know, anybody tell me, because I, you know, maybe if there's still information to find, I will still come across it somehow. But what I'm thinking is, was this then meant to be potentially for children of Simon and Clara's? I mean, but they, you know, they had Mary. I was thinking of, you know, is this associated with a sad story of like twins that weren't born or something? I mean, my assumption had always been that, you know, this was probably originally a room for Herbert and Simon when they were babies, even though they wouldn't have been, you know, like their age difference surely means that they wouldn't have been sleeping in the same, like in a cot together. But, you know, like maybe this, like I can easily imagine that this room has been adapted over the years, right? For the birth of different children and things like that. Have I missed? I wonder if I've missed a sad diary in here. Open. 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 No, not that. Open. 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 After all of this time in the mansion, I do not have the power. It's filled with children's toys. Open. Wow. It's been a long time since I've thought anything about this room. Now I'm thinking things about this room again. This is a great episode for this. Like going back to old thoughts I haven't revisited in a long time. Amazing. Okay. Well, this could hey. I mean, this makes it tricky, but if I were to put garage here, there's still the potential that I could get secret garden above in the laboratory. All I would need is the secret garden key from somewhere, and we know that the door from lab is locked. Oh, it's the other way around though, isn't it? It's the other way around compared to what yeah, it's what I originally would have tried on my own Steam, but the memo is saying exit north of secret garden. So actually we would need these the other way around. Okay. And I think there's almost certainly like very limited spots that garage appears. Probably just like one more spot above and no, actually no, we've had garage higher than that. Yeah, but yeah. Alright, my thoughts are all over the place. Whereas on the other hand, if I put patio here, then I get the gem spread event, which I desperately want. So I wouldn't get the remo from having it on this spot, but I think it's the only way to make it work. So I think we just head. Yeah, patio it is. Patio it is. Excellent. I love the way that outside there was a bit cloudy when I stepped in. Oh, okay, there's a key. Well, that's something. That's something. Cool. Alright, and only one dig spot. Only one dig spot. I've said it so many times. I've always been like, why are these trees different? What's up with these trees? And I still wonder about them. Shovel! I didn't even see you there. Excellent. Well, I guess it makes the most sense then, because steps is more important than gems, I think. Okay, all right. We know we're not using like crappy dig spots for experiments today anyway. Okay, so this then will be going to the last rank 5 spot. So this could be a remo spot as well. Let's just see what we get, and if not, then not. Okay, veranda we've already had. These two we haven't, but at the same time, kind of crappy. Like, it means all of the spots south of here, I need commissary to access them. Servants' quarters is at least the less crappy of all of these. We could even, like, with the amount of money and gems I have, I could even go back to laundry room and swap them again to get more gems if I want to do that. That's also possible. Yeah, it's putting a lot of pressure on the commissary exit, but maybe it's just cool to get the servants' quarters remo. Let me just double check. Yeah. But then if I put veranda here, I like the item possibilities from veranda as well. But then again, what would I use it for? Like, what am I really angling for? It's yeah. What I'm really angling for today is, in general, remo spots, steps. It would be a very, very nice bonus if I could try foyer with ballroom today, but that's getting very difficult, especially given the spaces that we have left. And yeah, so getting things like secret garden, more spread rooms, these are all going to help with steps, which are all going to help with stars, with experiments. Yeah, okay. I think then let's just put the pressure on commissary and let's go servants' quarters remo. I think it's a cool. Cool. Nice. Great. Excellent. Nice. Hartley, what secrets do you have for me, my friend? Hehehe. Everyone's doing things in Hartley's room that Hartley doesn't know about. Here we are. It's right here. I saw this and I went, but then the red color kicked in. Yes, we are on the same page. HSS and HR were so much more than housemates, and you cannot convince me of otherwise. Every single sign in this game points to yes. Absolutely, 100% agree that this is a lie. 100%. And I don't think that that's fan fiction or headcanon or anything. I truly think that is literally what is built into the story. I think that is fully who these two were. 100% in every way. Absolutely agree. Yes. We're on the same page. We are on the same page. Beautiful. Of course, like this is like this is beautiful. It's beautiful what they the correspondence we see from them, especially from HSS. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. My heart flutters. There's no way he is writing like this to Anne, to Kimberly, no, 100%. It explains everything about Herbert in so many ways. It explains everything about Hartley in so many ways. It's a really sweet. Okay, I think we get the rest of these. I could go on so much because I love that relationship. I love their story so much, and it's very bittersweet. But let's move on. Let's dig. Turnips would be really good. I don't need this other stuff. Turnips, please. Not a single turnip. When I'm so ready to eat turnips today. Simon's hungering for turnip. All right. In that case, we will actually have a couple of gems in here. Is it worth the step? I think it's fine. I almost never get to actually use this room for gems, so why not? Let's just do it. All right. From here, we can either go back down and draft. I mean, we can go to the outer room as well as the other thing. I haven't even managed to join my two sides of the house together. And if I do indeed put clock tower here, I'm almost certainly not doing that unless I manage to get like through antechamber or something like that. So I have the choice of drafting here, trying to get clock tower, but maybe something else goes here. Or going, back around to here where I try, I just see what I can get on these spots. We go to outer room, get that. It's probably just handy to get that over and done with. I probably should have done it earlier. I recognize that. Or we try drafting up from East Wing Hall. It would be so good if I could get this. It would be so good in so many ways if I could get the secret garden key, because it's going to be a huge boon for steps. Absolutely huge. Being both the spread event that will get us an extra meal in the dining room and getting us all of that fruit. It would probably get us all the steps we need, honestly. So, yeah. Like, getting attic is probably the best chance of that. I'm tempted, honestly, to go down to commissary and see what I'm able to get from that, I think, honestly. Being honest with you all, honestly. Yeah, boudoir, greenhouse, pool, and we can open these trunks as well, which is great. And also dig spots here. Brick. Coin. Coins, okay. The more coins I build up, I haven't even picked this up. I totally forgot. Oh well. Oh well. Look, we can even leave it, because if I do change my coins and my gems again, like, you know, we can use that afterwards to get more gems. It's fine. We've probably got enough. Okay, well that's many more coins. That's nice. We've still got things to buy in kitchen as well, and commissary. From pool through here where there's no money, this will lose our money. I don't think I need to buy the chronograph. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really need it. I think I can manage. Through dining room. Oh, hang on. No, I can go straight from chapel. Yeah, all right. I've got a bit of fruit waiting around the place. I could go to entrance hall to go to outer room. Let me just look at the outer room options again. Root cellar, tool shed, trading post, shelter. They could all be super useful. They could all be super useful. Let's go. Let's go outer room. Let's go outer room. It might help with the rest of the drafting. Or, yeah. Either way, let's rip off the band-aid. Let's just rip off this band-aid. And there's various trading post experiments I want to get, because I suspect there's a way for me to get more upgrade discs, which is an interesting thing. Okay, so this is good. This is root cellar and shelter. Maybe shelter, because it opens up the possibility of getting more lost and found easily, which would be sacrificing the losing an item thing, but at the same time it would be good for getting lost and found. And it also opens up the possibility of getting maid's chamber. Yeah. Root cellar would mainly be good for me. We've already drafted so much today, so I think it's more use. I think let's go shelter. It's been so long. It's been so freaking long. So it's been a very long time since first off, since I've seen this. Wow. We just learned, it's very on point for today. You know, we learned, I don't even remember these boxes having words on them. I have no memory of this, everybody. Yeah, it's very timely for today. Yeah, it was always driving me crazy that there were 3 beds in here, but the mention of 4 people. And there was that time I thought Mary was pregnant. Which, I don't know anything. I guess I haven't had access to this terminal in a really long time, so hang on. Let me try my thingo. My swan song with the A and the O removed for all it's worth. This way. But then, yeah, let's take a look at the network here. Nah, okay. Wouldn't it be interesting if there's something to do with the time lock safe? While that's logging in, let's go and take a look at our Remo. We're being time efficient here. Shelter. All that remains of red letter number 3 might be just a discarded gem holder behind the small gate. Yeah. Hopefully you guys will remember that way back when way back when, that's what I said I thought that was, right? Like, I don't know how long ago, but a very long time ago, I was like, I went back to the, the groundskeeper's little hut thing in the orchard, and I was like, that's a gem holder that's fallen over, and it makes every bit of sense because that's where Denny would have taken the stolen letter. Here's my, all right. So I guess that on the face of it, what this is sort of also revealing to me, because I definitely already knew that about the gem holder, right? I thought that's where the red letter that Denny stole went. He took it there, and God knows, from there, God knows what it was, and God knows where it ended up, right? However, so I guess that on the face of things, what this is also telling me is that we will indeed only find 7 red letters. There is not an 8th to be found, and that's probably what is being said here. But I will use this opportunity to say that it seems to me that, I've told you guys my belief that the Al-Azhar premonitions or predictions or whatever we're calling them were intended actually for Herbert, I think. And so the you will only find 7 of the 8 red letters thing, I think, was meant for Herbert. And indeed, I think that was true. I think he never found the one that Denny stole. But the letter that Herbert writes to us that we find in the lockbox in freezer says that Herbert has left 8 letters in 8 safes. I can't remember what the exact wording is, and I won't bother looking it up. But my current belief is that, like, he would have done that post Denny, right? He would have done that not this year, but the last year, like when Simon was coming, before he, died, and before Simon came to the in that last year where he was preparing for us to arrive and preparing for his own death / quotation marks death, whichever one, he would have set this up. He put 8 letters around the place. Now that probably means the 8 letters, generally speaking, the letters that were sent to him, bar the one that he didn't find. So I guess what I mean is, it seems to me later in time, Herbert says he placed 8 letters for us to find. So I'm wondering if there is another one for Simon to find, even though Herbert only found 7. That's kind of my... That's a little bit my thinking. All right. What did I want to look at? Maybe... Yeah, okay, no. So there's no data transfers here. We can't... we've looked at all of this. We've looked at all of these emails. They haven't changed. Yeah. So there's nothing to see here. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. I suppose, though, I haven't used my RTA today. We have 2 actual terminal access points, but do I want... Is there anything I want? I could go into Office, and maybe let's just use it to go into Office, spread money, and then that's even more money that I can convert to gems, right? Spread gold in the estate. In fact, you guys will be thrilled, because guess what? Today is a day I can actually run payroll. I don't know if should I do it now? We've got one room it will go into. So it's funny that it says, after running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. Each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. So, like, you could have more of each of them. But I wonder, I don't know if payroll goes into any other room. There we go. But let's do it. So it's gone into at least one room. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, interesting safe. It's been a long time since I've thought about you. And stuff behind the stairs. Okay, cool. So that at least means that if... Sorry, it was a weird view. If we get the option for like Lost and Found and Maid's Chamber, Shelter will shelter us from them. So that could make them good picks for later today. Okay. All right. From here, we want to go... We might as well, actually, since we're here. Hang on. We might as well go... Do I want to swap my gems over now? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe let's go laundry room. Swap our gems and our money. We have even more gems for like max redraws. And then we still have a bunch of money to buy the stuff in kitchen. And probably commissary as well. I think that works. In fact, we're going to be even better off now. Hang on. Let me think through this. If I pick up the money, then that money will become even more gems. And then we come back here and pick up the rest of the gems. How much money do I need to buy like everything in kitchen and... I don't know, I think that'll be enough. I think we just pick up this money. We'll leave the gems. Even more gems. Even more gems. Nice. Trying to do this carefully instead of just clicking like a mad person. We'll eat the orange. Lovely. Super good orange. Excellent. And we... yeah, let's change over. It probably works out either way. Because this isn't expensive and we have the coupon book. Now let's go up. Let's change it. Let's get this huge amount of gems. And I mean, this could even end up being a freezer day. The keys don't matter to me at all, so we'll just, yeah, we'll swap this. I like that. Great. Now the most important thing, 99 gems. Excellent. The most important thing is to, I just enjoyed saying it like that. The most important thing is to buy the kitchen stuff. So let's just do that now. The tomato soup we could potentially wait on, but there we go. These are the steps that are going to turn into experiments. That's the stuff. They're not free bananas, but they're very, very cheap luxury bananas. I like that. The soup is already decent. We'll get a bunch of steps, but I might get, yeah, now that I've got shelter, I might get even more red rooms. So let's see how that goes. And now we get these gems as well. Excellent. Hang on, I did just think, do I need to fill my watering can up? No, it's got water in it already. It's got good old regular non-still water in it. Okay. All right, that's good. So laundry room done. Kitchen mostly done. We've eaten the orange in conference room. We yeah, we go we've got apple in study, I think. Like, it's worth it. It'll be a powered up apple. It could be better if we get, observatory somewhere, but whatever, let's just go for it. There we go. Nice 6 steps there. And then we have to go up through chapel, showroom, commissary, and do our best from there. Okay. Right. That works. Yeah, we only have the crown. So today's not a moon pendant day, which will mean that we finally get rid of this crown. The crown. I got free shovel. That's great. I don't need key. But I guess let's just buy the rest of these gems. Buy them all up. Thank you. Nice. Excellent. Alright. Here we're going to have to use our redraws. None of this is going to be a Remo spot as it is. So Cloister probably is the best thing to go here. I'm just checking, I've done the Cloister Remo anyway. Yeah, so Cloister's probably just the best thing to go here. It gets us side to side. Yeah, and that opens up the possibility for this next spot beyond, and we get dig spots as well, which can be steps. I'm not getting lucky with turnips today though. Coin. Ah, oh, finally. That's so good. Yes. My salty raw turnip from the ground. Lovely. The only way to eat them. So good. Okay, excellent. I feel it. This is going to be a good star day today. Now, if this could be attic, I'm thinking, because attic might have the secret garden key for me. Observatory would be great next, in the next spot where I need a corner. So let's go. Even Maid's Chamber would be good in the next spot. Let's keep shooting for attic here. Attic could be the thing. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else that... Like, break room, of course, you know, is another one. But that would be fine on another spot. Attic, please. I got all these gems. I got all these gems for you. I'll give you some extra. I'll give you some extra. Alright, I've only got one more gem redraw. Office will get us more steps, so that's also very, very, very good. It's hard to deny that that's... Yeah. That's also really good. Maybe let's just use our die. Let's just see. Okay. I don't think walk-in closet... I don't know if walk-in closet ever gets me the secret garden key. But sauna's a help for tomorrow, sure. And it's a great thing to go in this spot. Or I could go with this one extra. I'm inclined to just put sauna here. Yeah, it'll be a help for tomorrow, and we won't have the moon pendant help. So, okay. Key, thank you. Lovely. I do love sauna. Alright, from here we definitely want a corner room of some kind. Some kind of corner room. Is it Maid's Chamber Day? Maybe... Oh, the problem is that this is not a Remo spot, so it wouldn't be the first red room, it wouldn't be the first violet room, so actually it's not useful. It's not useful to go here. So let's keep shooting to see if we can get like even break room could be the thing. Or observatory, if I could turn you around. Dang it. A different observatory, please. A different observatory. We'll redraw. We're here to attic! Damn it. Not here. Not here. Not here. And I'm running out of redraw potential. And I'm going to waste 2 spots if I can't go around the corner. What are you all pointing this way for? No, why? 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 This sucks. Attic again. Break room going in the wrong direction. No. No. I've only got 2 more redraws here. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Huh. I might have to risk putting library here because I guess 2 more, like the possibility of going through all of the redraws on the next spots is way more valuable than 1 more redraw here. So let's put library here. Okay. But, hello! We do actually get to use Our magnifying glass rule. If you find the magnifying glass, I can get a remo for a room that I've previously drafted. Exciting. Exciting. I just wanted to check out my card. There we go. There we go. I love this book so much. And by the way, there we go. We get to have a look at this. A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. How pretty is this picture? I haven't seen this in so long. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Featherfall Keep and all of its secrets. Amazing. Trinsdale Lake. Originally, I way back at the beginning of the playthrough, I was like, oh, this goes over to Araja, because I didn't fully have, it looks like a horse head with a very thin giraffe neck. I didn't fully have, yeah, like my bearings. Oh, reminds me of getting to room 46. So good. Ridiculous. I love this book so much. This is honestly one of my favorite books in the game. Angel Tower. Angel Tower. Oh, so many mysteries. So many mysteries still. All right. Now what will I choose? I get to choose something that I've already drafted. This is so fun that I need the remo for. What do we actually have that I haven't been able to get yet? Let me have a look. We've had lab. We've had, yeah, trophy room locksmith. We've had spare veranda. Do I actually have anything yet? I might have to save this for later. A drawing room. Drawing room is a possibility. Drawing room is a possibility. Also patio. Drawing room patio. Yeah, I like that. Drawing room patio. The gold rooms are all done. Yeah, maybe just those two. Okay, well, I might go patio because I think it's harder. I think patio is harder to a lot harder to draft than drawing room, for absolute sure. Let's take a look at what patio has for us. I'm ending up with more green rooms today than I expected. Cool. The barren bafflers appear to be nothing more than a confounding diversion. Ah. The barren bafflers might imply that there is more than the one I've found, but also might just mean, because the implication in-game is that there's many barren bafflers, right? But that's great. That's probably like what I thought at this stage, because I was like, we just ended up with a weird word and I don't know, it doesn't appear to have any relation to anything. So I think that's, that's sort of what I landed on. But at the same time, it's a mystery that we all share together now. So that's super cool. That's super cool. Okay. Great. Well, let's see what we can get from library. Library is obviously going to make certain things, more common. It's almost tempting to just take veranda to get to the next spot because it is really difficult to get a straight ahead room here. So it's sort of risky, but at the same time, we're also here to redraw. But then again, could veranda give me... Have I ever had the chance for a secret garden key in veranda? Maybe possibly just in the trunk, if it gives me a trunk. Maybe it's a bit risky, but I've got a lot of redraws I can try here. It's just, also the greater chance of finding items. But then again, we don't have that much green room drafting to do from now on, so... Yeah, we've done most of them, haven't we? No, let's redraw. Let's redraw. Rumpus Room also good. And I still need to get the Remo from Rumpus Room, which I really want. So putting this here would sort of preclude that. Yeah, like what I'm actually trying to get here. I'm now thinking veranda's probably the best thing. Let's redraw. Drafting studio. Ah. I mean, I'd like Ladyship's Chamber, but again, this wouldn't be a Remo spot. Yada yada yada. Locker room. Locker room gets us the spread event. Yeah. Look, I think on balance, locker room it's doing a couple of things here. It's getting us to the next spot where we can do more redrafting, and it's a spread event. We get an extra. We get a key lime pie, and we get potentially fruit in the lockers themselves. I don't have that many keys, but you know, we might as well use them, right? So let's see what we get from locker room. Gems. I probably don't need them. I probably don't need them at this stage. Whoop. I probably don't even need money. But yeah, fruit would be good. Oh, great. Great, I'll take that. Thank you. Excellent, excellent. This has already been very, very, very useful. I always slightly forget which of the gems. Should I use the last key? There's no reason to hang on to it, is there? Great. Okay, cool. Well, it could potentially also happen with tomorrow. It could potentially also help with tomorrow if we get freezer somewhere today. All right. So this would be really good if it could be attic. I would really, really especially like attic, so let's shoot for it. I don't want to get rid of Maid's Chamber now because I want to get the Remo from it. I do really, 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 really want observatory, but let's try for attic. It has been on offer. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm crossing my fingers that maybe... I don't know if that's going to be useful to me today. There's no trunk. The trunk was probably the best bet for the secret garden key. The coin purse would have been great earlier. Okay, key we can use on some more lockers. But we do get treasure map. That's courtyard, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rank 6. I think that is courtyard. Okay, well we've dug in courtyard before. I could potentially choose to put, because this is not a bad spot for a, this is a pretty good treasure map. I could choose to put this in the coat check to have sort of easy access to it tomorrow. Whatever, pick it up. Okay, alright, no secret garden key. It's becoming difficult to imagine getting it today then. That was sort of my best sort of, yeah. Ah, great. Okay, that's really useful though. That's good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I think we made pretty good use of these spots then, especially for steps. So all there is to do then is head on up to East Wing Hall, ideally, I think, and draft from there. Yeah, I don't know what else could get me the secret garden, like music room, but it's getting a bit tricky to draft, yeah, things in certain places. So chapel, treasure trove, pool, greenhouse. Okay. Okay, yeah, like more trunks would be good, but we've used up. Yep, we might as well get the gem now. Okay. Okay, I still love this so much. The stolen box, the stolen letter. So excellent. Yeah. Yep, okay. I think let's go from East Wing Hall and see what good we can make from this. We really need this ideally to connect with the rest of, you know, the house. Well, this is an interesting selection. Okay. Beyond this is rank 8, where we have the possibility for remos. We could also go back to that thing I said where we try to use secret passage to get foyer, and then beyond foyer get ballroom, just to try out one of my experiments. Kind of like that. But then if I do put secret passage here and then I put foyer beyond that and ballroom, then I am creating only a tunnel. So that might all be a bit tricky. Whereas if I put veranda here, that's another chance at a secret garden key. I might, yeah, I kind of like this idea, but it's contingent on so many things going well, and it makes some things more difficult. You know, this would be fine, except we wouldn't get the remo from it, so there's no point. So maybe we put veranda here. See how it goes. We do get, so watering can, secret garden key, gems. Thank you, veranda. Thank you. I'm very grateful. I am very grateful. Nothing. Shoe. Gem. Such a good room. Amazing. I'm so happy with my verandas. I love my verandas. Okay, well this would be a remo spot. I guess let's just see what comes of it. Let's see what comes of it. Okay, bunk room, definitely a possibility. I might have to give up on my clock tower idea today because I just think things are getting a little difficult, right? Let's think of what if I could try. Office would be another spread event. So there's that. I'm just going to double check. I've probably checked this 10,000 times. I do have the office remo already, yeah? Yes, I do, yeah. But it would be a spread event, so there's that. So there's that. Yeah, this is another good remo room. It's just the fact that it's a dead-end room in a bit of a tricky spot. And I'm thinking if I'm going to get a dead-end room on this spot, maybe I try for master bedroom. But I really need observatory today. Maybe we could not even, maybe we could not draft observatory and somehow manage to get it last after I've made all of my stars. Dang, that could be good. Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. I have so many different plans. But Rumpus Room is also a room I really need and want the remo for. This could be a Rumpus Room moment. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's time. I think it's time that Alzara got his dues here. Alzara, any other items? Alzara, hi, I missed you. Did you miss me? He said yes. He did. He missed me. How exciting. Rumpus Room, one of my all-time faves. The acronym on the... Are you kidding me? The acronym on the license plate can be solved by looking at the security monitors. Okay. I feel like I've tried... Hang on. I feel like I've tried this and it didn't come to mind. I feel like I've stared at these monitors with this specifically in mind. So I've got my little image here of the monitors. Like, this is exactly what I was thinking about them, was, you know, Swan Song with the A and the O removed, which seems to be what the two notes are talking about. Which, but what is that? I'm going to take a look at this later. I'm going to take a look at this later because I feel like I'm staring at this and I'm having all the same thoughts that I've had before. I'm going to get on with this day. But very, very thank you. These are probably the hints that I need for this because I've got a couple of hints I can sort of triangulate at this stage, right? And I will do that. But I think right now I would just sit and stare at that for like half an hour and come up with all kinds of probably the same things I've thought about before. Okay, so I'll get back to you I'll come back to this one. Thank you, Elzara. Thank you. Elzara knows what I'm struggling with. Elzara knows all. Thank you, Elzara, and thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. What if this is the record I can pick up? Okay, all right. Very, very useful. So we were able to use that rank 8 spot. Now this leads us to a corner with more redraws. I think I have to give up on the clock tower thing. Yeah, below antechamber. I don't think today is the day for it. So what else have we got that we can do with these remaining spots? Well, we're already doing well. Like, we've already got like 1, 2 other spread rooms here. There will be meals waiting for us in dining room. We've got, we'll be able to like get excellent use from them. So I'm feeling pretty good about the whole step situation at this stage. What I was thinking is maybe I could even get this out of the way. Like, I could use up 100 steps right now, get 10 stars, be on 100 stars, and still use one of these spots to draft observatory. I kind of like that idea. 50 steps for the rest of the day. Potentially with getting more. We've even got a meal in freaking kitchen waiting for us. And yeah, there's the potential to get secret garden key, but it's looking pretty grim right now. Oh, I've got to remember to go and dig in courtyard as well, because that will get me another remo as well, which is good because that means I could get another remo room somewhere else and still use that. So that's all good. I'm sort of thinking about going and doing this experiment right now. Hang on, so what's the best way? Because then I can use, some of these spots. I can use something for observatory, right? Very strategically. Where's my nearest terminal access? I have to go and get that. I can't get to lab from here. So, heading back, there is what? Where was our other terminal? Like, yes, shelter. Yes, laboratory. It's just those two? I don't have security. Yeah, and I don't actually have office. That's right, I accessed office. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm really far away from either of them. I'm really far away. And without Secret Garden, I don't have antechamber access, so this is actually kind of tricky. Maybe the best thing then is to turn around to draft from spare veranda rather than veranda. Yeah, and see if we can connect with foundation, then I can get into laboratory. That might actually be the best way of doing this. Open. All right. Oh yeah, great. Gem. Secret garden key? Okay. So many opportunities. It's not working for me today. Usually get secret garden keys so easily. But you know what? I haven't had break room. Break room has been so good to me, and I've sort of disregarded it today. Not on purpose. Definitely not. Okay. So this would be, let me just take a look at my remaining Remo rooms. If I've got one which is a multi-door room, that would be really, really good to shoot for. Yes, Chamber of Mirrors, but I wouldn't be able to make it work today. Drawing room we've already used. Pool we've already used. Oh, pool, I haven't done the Remo from pool yet either. That's a possibility. For later, not for now. Other than that, gymnasium? Gym might be the only thing. Mechanarium, except I really don't have... I think I've only got workshop to get the mechanarium doors open. Mechanarium's such a tricky... Oh, lab as well. Mechanarium's a tricky room for me. I don't like the idea of relying on it. So it's really either gymnasium or we just try for a corner room. Let's see if we can get gym here then. And if yeah, it would be a good problem solver if I can. Oh, there's music room. Dang. Security's not going the right way around. Yeah, I think I can manage with the steps I have actually. So I think I'm gonna keep shooting for... I could also use Rotunda or something, right? And this is a Remo spot, but I think I've got to try this connection here ideally. Throne will do. Gym would have been the best because I still need the Remo from Gym, but I'm just you know, I'm concerned about not being able to get it. All right, this is a problem solver for now. This is a problem solver for now. Great. Thank you, throne room. Might as well do it for fun. It's actually got, when you really listen, it's got a little bit of a rickety sort of sound to it, doesn't it, that door. All right, let's go do, like, we can at least do most of this experiment. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think we can make it work. I have even less steps now. It's risky, but we've got to remember that I'm going to get a bunch more steps in dining room. We just have to be a little... We just have to make sure we get there. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Gain 1 star. 10 times we look at the map. Let's do it. I like it. I'm a little scared of it, but I like it. I wonder if I should change my experiment. Yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of want to at this stage, but I think I'm taking on a lot right now. So, okay. I'm also just gonna, just in case I decide to stop at some point if I get too scared, I'm gonna take a photo of my map as is. All right. Okay. All right. There's 91 stars. 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So I'm just thinking I can't go down foundation from here. I do have to walk into the house to get... I do have to walk through the house to get to dining room. Let me just have a think about this. Hang on. From where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I mean, maybe we just go there now. And then I can do this without being scared. Also, dig spots. Might also just help. Could one of you be the secret garden key? No, that's it. All right. I tried. And then once this is out of the way, like, we can be really free to get 97. Oh my god, we're so close, everybody. We're so close. Drawing room, boudoir, greenhouse. Okay. Thank you, master key. Oh my god. Master key, boudoir. Not master key. Drawing room, boudoir, greenhouse, pool, treasure trove. Take the coin. It's fine. How interesting. There's my key lime pie. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I gotta take a photo of it. I'm really hungry right now, and I want to eat both of these foods so much. How interesting. I wondered like what gems would be connected to, and the only thing I could think of was potato gems. So that's interesting, but I don't know if that's what this is. Let's take a look. So a sloppy gem. To me, this is a very, very American food. These sorts of, not burger, like, I mean specifically like the idea of a sloppy, is it a sloppy gem or a sloppy, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, look, I've heard of it in movies and TV show, but there's only ever one place I've ever found in Australia that specifically used this term for the particular burgers that they were selling, and it's a place in Melbourne that I've actually been to, and I think that was literally where I learned that the idea behind this food is that it's almost like it's a burger that's made out of, like, this is my memory, right? I might be totally wrong. It's like a burger that's made out of like a very, like almost like a mince, not a mince that's packed into a firm burger patty, but like a kind of I think what Americans might call chili, like a stew sort of mince, right? A mince stew sort of thing, and therefore sloppy. Anyway, I'm just telling you now before I read, that's my understanding of what this food is. So, sloppy gem. Gyms rejoice. If there are any gyms out there watching, please do feel free to rejoice. This absolute, oh, it's a gym. Gem. See, I thought of burgers because of the idea of a potato gem, and I thought maybe it'll be a burger with potato gems on the side. This absolute mess of a sandwich is dripping with melted cheese and our house-made sloppy gem barbecue mixture, served with pickle slices and a gem for extra crunch. Right. Plus an additional gem if you have a gymnasium in your house. I tried, but I do not. But I will enjoy this special course very, very much. Thank you. Now I really want a burger. But I also really want this key lime pie. Excellent. We do get the extra key as well. So potentially I could also go and use that in a locker room, but I don't really know what I would need it for. And hang on, have I drafted office? I got this because I did. No, that's exactly what I was saying. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect experiment from what I was saying yesterday. I think we don't need to draft office to get this. We get it because we did the spread event. Of course. We just accessed the office terminal and we did the spread event. We get the golden sunrise soup as well. My favorite. I love it. Oh, Simon, what a good day for you again today. We've got to make sure, like, just to be kind to this, young guy, we've got to get blessing of the chef a lot more. Like, I think Simon's really earned, just coming here and eating a huge amount of delicious food. Excellent. Okay. Well, now we have 80 steps. 99, 100. 100. Now, I think from the hints I've been given, and because it just makes sense in every other way, I reckon that's probably the amount of stars we need to get the final constellation, or the next constellation. I can't remember if it was called the final. I can't remember. Anyway, So I'm very, very motivated. I'm very motivated to get, we got 70 steps. I was just thinking, will I have some more stuff in conference room? We might as well grab it if we do. We got loads of keys. Excellent. There we go. That's our locker room keys. Cool. We could even eat the soup, but we got loads of steps. I think we'll be fine. We've got the running shoes. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. All right. I'm just thinking of my next steps. I'm thinking of my next steps. I think we just head up. And as long as any of those final rooms can be observatory, that's great. If we can... you know what? Let's just eat this. It's going to be loads of steps anyway. Great. Lovely. That's so many. That's good. I could even do this just for fun because I haven't done it in ages. Why not? And, hey! Excellent. I don't have any more food for you, kitty. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to do that in so long. That's so nice. What a thrilling freaking day this is turning out to be. Cool. We go up. I'm just trying to remember all of my various goals. All right, we go up. We've got to dig the treasure chest as well. This was marvelous. The treasure chest in... Yeah, we can open up more lockers by... I don't know. Then again, if we finish the day with freezer, maybe that's just worthwhile, the extra little steps, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's do it. I guess we've got enough money that buying chronograph can only help. Yeah, you never know. Might be useful. It might save my bacon at some point. There are more keys. I think this is fine. I don't think there's any more lockers to open. I'm just going to get this in case it's like, I don't know, extra gems. And if we get freezer, that's extra gems for tomorrow. Oh, car keys. Okay. That will not be useful. We most likely not be useful. More money. That's great. Probably... Okay, a couple more gems. Excellent. I think this one is the lock... No, no, it's not. Okay. Well, it had nothing in it anyway. This one is the maths worksheet. Yeah. That one's the green note. That one's got nothing in it. I think that might be all of the useful... No, this one as well. Money. Okay. And this is the one that's got the jugs in it. I think that is all of the useful lockers. Okay. Alright, so that's done. We can go onwards. Onwards and upwards. Through commissary, back to chapel. We've bought everything. We've bought everything. We've bought everything, man. In commissary, man. This is all done. Oh, I'm holding so much in my head. It's been a big day. It's been a big day, everybody. Okay. All right. If I go across here, we can dig the treasure spot, and then we can open whatever extra remo room I want. Beautiful. This is a nice amount of steps as well for... Oh, hang on. Watering can. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm so sure that we have dug in commissary, in courtyard before. But you never know, I could be wrong. The problem is I don't have great records of it. I'm kind of mostly just going from my memory. There we go. So that's a coffer, and that's also more money and gems, which makes freezer even more interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've probably seen this before, but I get to check commissary off my dig for treasure list. Not commissary. Courtyard. Crossed off. Done. I like the way that the tiles are moved neatly out of the way. I appreciate that. Okay. Beautiful. So that means I can open another remo that I haven't otherwise put on sort of like a remo spot. But what I might do is save that. Let's see what we kind of end up with towards the end of the day. I probably have some gems in here as well. I am using these steps, but there we go. That gets us gem as well. Nice. Great. Okay. I can't be crazy with steps, but I think we can make this work. So maybe let's go from Throne of the maybe from Rumpus Room. Because if we could get Observatory there, that'll be really useful. And then it's sort of like it's out of the way. Yeah, and I can use my redraws for other things more easily. Yep, I like that. I like that. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. I'm sure it won't... crossing my fingers, I'm sure it won't be difficult to get Observatory here. Great. There's Clock Tower, but I don't want it here. Redraw. There's Music Room, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, it is tempting. Because I do think I can probably get Observatory on, like, the next spot. You know, or one of the other spots. But at this stage, what do I need? What do I need a secret garden for? I don't really need it. Like we've got the whole step thing. We're good with the steps. So it's not actually an important goal. It's not an important goal anymore. Yeah, no, it's not an important goal. I don't need it. I don't need it. We can disregard. There is freezer, but I could put freezer here. I could go and not step into it. That's the most important thing. Put freezer here and not step into it. Maybe that is the smartest thing to do. It's here waiting. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. And then we just need from the throne room, ideally a room that gets us above and below, which could be gym. And then ideally if I could use, yeah, like observatory for one of the other spots, maybe maid's chamber, something. Okay, all right, I think I'm gonna go for that. We stay away, we step away. No, it freezes anyway. Okay, never mind. The thing is, I've got sauna, so it's okay. All right, it's. I couldn't remember how that worked. It's fine. We might even be able to. Oh no, I can't do my redraws with my frozen. Yeah, the frozen money would be fine. The frozen gems is a problem. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. But we are using steps to do this, which is the thing that sucks. Still, I think we can make this work. So let's go and unfreeze. I don't have as many steps actually as I would be really super happy with, making me now wish I had. Making me now wish I did have the secret garden. Oh well. I would love if I... Yeah, no, I need the gems. I need the gems unfrozen. Silly. Okay. That's just me not really being able to remember how this worked. Boudoir, greenhouse pool. Okay, it's fine. Greenhouse. Pool. The greenhouse should be a little stuffy. We should be able to thaw out in there. Chapel can't take anything from me. Through here and around. Great. Wow. Okay, we should be able to make the rest work. I'm a little bit worried about, like, I might not be able to put something in coat check at the end of the day, but that's okay. We can live with it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, getting Secret Garden would be the only other big way of getting steps, because we also can't even get, like, master bedroom or anything. Okay. All right. Bit silly. That might end up kind of keeping me away from one bonus today, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we can manage. All right. Through here, let's try to get, ideally, gym would be really excellent from here. Because this is a natural Remo spot. Gym will do the job we need it to do. Oh, yeah. Look, there's Lost and Found and there's Observatory. But, you know, I don't know. Let's see if we can do better. We might be able to get all of these rooms today if things go really, really, really well. And we do have chronograph if I screw things up, you know, with these redraws. I mean, security will do it. It's not the best use of the spot for the Remo, but that's okay. I've got a spare, Remo thing I can use, and it will hopefully get me to my other goals. That's it, I've got chronograph, so I can come back to this decision and actually try the redraws, can't I? I've got the gems, let's do it. Ah, it's a gem, but pointing the wrong way. Dang it. And there's ballroom laughing at me, and fair on it. It can, because I have disregarded that room quite a lot. Okay, chronograph turns out to be really useful, so we'll put security here. No fruit or anything for us. All right, if one of these could be observatory, brilliant. That wouldn't get us anything. We've already had the spread event from it. The only point to putting this here would be to get to is for a chance at Secret Garden Key, which would ultimately just be about steps. That's it. I've got 40 steps. I kind of feel like I can manage. Without it. So I think let's move on. And I've had the music room. I'm just going to double check, but I've had the music room Remo. I think I have, yeah. I think have I had the dark room? Let me check. Yeah, we've had dark room as well. Okay. There's a lot of other Remos I could get. Clock tower as well, yes. But I think let's really try to... Okay, observatory. We've asked for it. Let's do it. Oh, I think this could be our new constellation. Oh, of course. Of course. Spiral of Stars, it makes perfect sense. And of course it is, because that's the... Spiral of Stars. Oh, now I'm going crazy. Oh my god, do we do we have this and go beyond the blue door? No, I'm so scared about my steps. I really want to just walk into that room. With this, if we have this in the sky, is that what we need when we open our parlor box down there? Oh my god, it makes so much sense. Hang on, what does it say? Spiral of Stars. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Then. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Then. And then is in blue. Then is in blue. I mean, this sounds very freaking much like it relates to Blue Door. Of course, we have 101, so this will be, hang on. This has thrown a beautiful, glorious spanner in the works of my day. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Then. I mean, it's a comma, so I don't think it's saying add the word then to Spiral of Stars. Add a word. Like, if it's anti-clockwise, Spiral of Stars. Like, you know, that's a hyphenated word, that's a single word. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Oh my god, this is a crazy thing to get at this point. What the hell? Hang on, I've got to check the time. I didn't expect this this day to be extended in this way. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Stations everybody. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then North Star. Thank you. Wow. It makes so much freaking sense. Because, you know, I literally just recently, you know, like we got that Remo hint. I counted the Spiral of Stars. I was like, 100. Of course. Maybe the constellation is the sun. It's the Spiral of Stars. It's the constellation that has 100 stars in it. It's so blindingly obvious now. But I just wasn't overthinking it, because so many of our constellations, like, they're not important. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not necessarily like important things in the lore. Like, the constellations are things like a line, a cross, you know, a sail, you know. I mean, Draxus is important in the lore, but yeah. So I wasn't thinking like, oh, it's going to be a hugely important lore symbol necessarily. Wow. Can I see it? With, like, there's so many stars out there. Can I not see it with my naked eye? Wow. I have 101 stars now. The Spiral of Stars. Like, we have to go to the blue door. Now, what that means is that I need to go to the grotto. I was in the grotto before. Damn it, I wasn't expecting to need to go down. I even said today that I was going to go down there, so I actually should have thought of that. I should have picked up the microchips while I was there, but I was very excited with all of the other things, all of the other revelations. Okay, right. I've got 39 steps. From here, let me just get a bit of basic understanding, because I cannot take the foundation elevator. We do have the running shoes, but let's disregard that for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to get back to entrance hall. Okay. I think we can make that work. We might not make it back for other things like calling it a day somewhere important. I don't even have a break room today, so there's that. I might not be able to get back into freezer if I do indeed. I mean, I could freeze before I go out there, I suppose, but again, that's just more steps used. I'm now thinking, is the most useful thing I can do trying to get music room here, in the hope that potentially it could get me. Hang on, here's something I haven't done. What if the secret garden key is already somewhere? Nope, all good, all good. The coins are in servants' quarters, I know. I haven't gone there. Okay. So what if you could be music room and then the last spot I draft could be secret garden, and we could just get like more... We could just get like a really nice comfortable amount of steps. But then there's planetarium, which would get me a trunk, which is a possibility for the key, a dig spot, an apple, a die, and a prism key. Okay. The apple and the dig spot could help with steps, but might not. The trunk could help with the key, but might not. But then again, that's the case with the music room as well. Maybe I go planetarium, and it's a little bit on point. It's sort of on theme, because we'll definitely get some extra steps, and we might have a shot at the secret garden. Whereas music room is only a shot at the secret garden and no guaranteed steps. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Well, and look, if we don't get secret garden key, we've got... Is there anything... Oh man, guys, I'm panicking. Panicking in a really good way. Pebbles. Okay. Planetarium! I got 101 stars! What do you think? I don't have the telescope though. Cool. What if I never looked at this and it was like 100 stars gets you the spiral of stars? Okay, alright. Okay, so no secret garden key. There's no getting into secret garden today. Is it worth doing that last spot right now, or should I not bother? I know I've got another remo to look at, but right now I'm trying to keep my I'll get there. I'm just trying to keep my wits about me. Hang on. What other room would be worth going here to get more steps with? I don't know. I don't... I'm just gonna look down my little list here that I've got next to me on my phone. Yeah, apart from master bedroom, like walk-in closet could have a cupcake for me, but I don't even know. You know, with locker room, we've had it. We've got the garage keys, but I don't know if there's food in there. Don't know if garage has food. I can't remember if I've ever tried that. Chamber of Mirrors might have fruit in it, but again, that relies on being able to do the whole Chamber of Mirrors thing, which wouldn't work. Then there's bedrooms, right? So bedrooms, but I don't have the sleeping mask. That sucks. Sleeping mask could be so good today. Yeah. Apart from there being random pantry. Do I have pantry? Pantry would get me a little something, but would it even be worth... How worthwhile would it be, unless it's an orange? How worthwhile the walk over there to even attempt that could it be? It's a possibility though. It's a possibility. Possibly other green rooms. A classroom will have an apple in it, but an apple... you know, I don't even know if it's worth those extra steps. I have to go back to throne, so then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I guess probably anything is worthwhile. Dormitory would... I actually don't remember if we get... In dormitory, each time you enter dormitory after drafting a drafting room. So dormitory would be no use, actually. We don't just get steps when we walk into it. Yeah, wow. Alright, we might be able to manage with the amount of steps that we've got anyway. But, yeah. Alright, okay. Okay. So we have to come back here anyway. I think we can make it work. Let's step around here and see what... Why did nobody think to build a button up here to recall the foundation elevator? What are people doing? Why didn't you think of this? Fruit? Alright, it's a shame. I mean, I could prism key... What could I do? I could try and prism key... Actually, no, that's only an aquarium. I keep forgetting with my newfound knowledge of what prism key does. I keep now applying it to everything. No, it's no use here. Okay. So I guess I'm just going for, like... couple of steps from bedroom. I know, it's not really worthwhile unless there's some extra fruit in there. We've already done the spread event. The key is now useless to me. Terrace might have fruit in it, sure, but I don't know. What was I thinking? Pantry? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna like redraw a bunch and see if something really. See if one of those definite. I don't think the car is likely to have food in the back of it. So, you know, it otherwise seems like a good bet. And even if like, the other benefit of garage would be if I could get out of garage and just walk around to the front of the house easily, but I don't have the means to get the garage door open, so I don't know. Maybe it can have a cupcake in the back, but kind of getting a lot of the same rooms here. We've got chronograph to go back if I don't find a good alternative. And I could also just go ahead. Oh, bunk room may have bananas in it, but sometimes it has other crap. It has other crap I don't want. If it could have bananas in it, maybe let's go bunk room. Oh, fabulous. Double banana. Oh my god. I've got bananas in the other room as well, in my actual kitchen. I'm really hungry and I want to eat them. Fabulous. Okay, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better about that. Excellent. And you know what? I am going to celebrate by making bunk room the room I read the memo of. I think it's appropriate. I think it's earned this. So this is the one I'm getting from the rule where digging one of the coffers gets me a remo. Bunk room, I choose you! All items found in the bunk room come in pairs, and that includes trunks and 2 specific vault keys. Whoa! I mean, I don't think I've ever had trunks in here either. Maybe I might be misremembering, but I don't recall that I've ever experienced trunks in this room. I think I've had like bananas and keys, maybe gems. Yeah, certainly not vault keys. Wow, that's wild to think about discovering the vault keys in bunk room. I'm gonna ask you guys outright, did anyone have that experience? And in particular, was it how you discovered those vault keys? That would be so wild. That would be such an exciting experience to have. Wow. Huh, I never would have thought so. All right. Okay. Well, let me just check that I'm recording properly. Okay. Great, great, great. All right. Full house. Excellent, excellent day in many regards. Hello, my little guy. Yeah, you're still doing great. Lovely to see. All right. Now we need to go. We need to take our spiral of stars and we need to go. Yeah, there's no other way around it, is it? I need to go out here. We need to get back to the front of the house. I need to go get those microchips and we need to go to the blue door. And here's the thing. This is amazing. This is an amazing ending, right? Because my plan was at the end of the day to go to that blue door and check the memo anyway. So we can go and see if the spiral of freaking stars... Hang on. I just want to look at it again. Look at my photo of it. Add a word to spiral of stars. Then, that's so ridiculously, tantalizingly puzzling. It's so suggestive. How cool. So drawing room, East ring. Should I freeze my gems and my coins while I'm here? I guess we've got the extra steps, right? So maybe that just saves us from having to come back through the house. Like, I don't think anything I'm going to do is going to require the gems or the coins. And if it does, I will just cry and we can all listen to me cry. Here we go. Great. Okay. So we've got that tomorrow, if nothing else. We've got sauna giving us steps tomorrow. So there's that too. All right, down through drawing room, boudoir, greenhouse. Oh my god, go, 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 go. But go doing whatever we need to do with our sneakers to save steps while we're doing it. Dining room, den, entrance hall. Yep. There's nothing else I can do to help me. There's no other meals. Kitchen is empty. I don't think there's even any piece of fruit floating around. We've opened every locker. Okay. Now all of the microchips are in the grotto where I should have picked them up before, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, sneakers. Thank you, shoes. I saw that. I appreciate it. We should be... Oh man, this is so crazy. I can't believe it. If this turns out to be the thing I need... No, pick it up. The timing is ridiculous. Because I was all like, oh, I can't think of anything else. I probably need to read that remo. Maybe this is just like this is just the thing, like seconds away. But then again, maybe it's not. Maybe not, maybe, you know, like everything else, we go down here and nothing happens. But nothing has ever been. Hey, there's my satellite dish. Nice. Nothing has ever been as suggestive as this. I'm looking at the photo of this on my phone. It's so exciting. Spiral of stars. Add a word to spiral of stars. Then there might be another meaning to this. Sorry, I was looking at my phone, not where I was walking, Simon. Oh, by the way, these are the basement key. I forgot about that one. It's been so long since I've had anything to do with basement key. I forgot about basement key. Ooh. Go, 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 go. I don't even have a parlor today. You know, like if I needed another, oh my God. I feel so crazy nervous. I think the best thing I can do is to open this up. Add a word. I'm looking at it again. Add a word to the spiral of stars. Then. Just the word then with no other punctuation, and it's in blue. crazy. This is like, sorry. I have tried to think of so many things to do with this code. I call it code. With this with these letters, like they don't appear to conform to any words I can think of. I haven't seen in any of the other text in the game that I've looked at that this matches anything. I can't think of like what this could possibly relate to. Okay, to be honest, that's kind of what I expected. I feel like this is as close as I've ever been. But I don't know. The spiral of stars is activated in the sky right this moment. It's interesting now that I'm looking at it, like I'm looking at my photo of it. You know, like it has that very characteristic little arrow bit in it. And I suppose now, you know, one thing to think about it is that arrow bit could be pointing down to another constellation below it. You know, as we get more stars, more constellations will appear alongside it. What do you mean, add a word to Spiral of Stars? Then. I'm a go around it again. I don't know. Wow. This is it. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Then. I think it's time. I think it's time to look at that Remo. I think there's never been. This is what I had said I would do. I think there's never been a better time. I think this is it. All right. Oh, I'm nervous. So not the Atelier, not Blue Room 46, but we can look at this one. The final parlor game. So this is unsolved, are you saying? The final parlor game might be solved only when one stops playing the game for good. So, I mean, a black Remo, as far as I understand, means like an ongoing mystery in the game, you know, an unsolved mystery. And so this is positing that it means when you fully stop playing the game for good, it's the end of your journey. But the thing is, like, I suppose, again, just to give my take on it, you know, I guess I believe that there's got to be something else coming, even if not currently in the game. Like, if there's to be some sort of update at some point or some other kind of continuation. Wow. Then I think the game must be saying that it's not the end, you know? Like, I get that. Hang on, just coming back in. I get that, you know, like absolutely. There's a very, very, you know, in the blue box, in the blue room, behind the blue door, there's a very, very, very beautiful, incredible book here. And that is a huge, amazing gift and worth everything that we came here to do. But it's the fact that we have this and that it has a whole cutscene. You know, it has a whole cut. This one doesn't have a cutscene. This one has a cutscene. There is no end to this journey. I would even believe that what they mean by this is, here you go, here's an unsolved mystery to consider and wonder about. And honestly, as I've said before, I know not everybody agrees, but like, I think this game has completely earned its stripes. It has, my view of this game is it has given and 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 given. So if it wants to give me some unsolved mysteries and leave it at that, that's totally cool, because I think that's kind of more beautiful and poetic than saying, that's it, goodbye, everybody, everything's been done. I like the idea that I get to live with mysteries and wonderment more than being told everything's been wrapped up, completely. So, which was always going to be the case, because there's so many threads, there's so many hanging threads just in the story alone, right? Oh, man. Wow. I can't believe the timing of that. I just simply cannot believe the timing of that. I gotta look at it again. I'm gonna look at it so much. Add a word to Spiral of Stars then? It's so suggestive. It's so suggestive. It's so suggestive. Okay, look. All I'm going to do is say the same things I've said a billion times over and over and over again. So what I'm going to do is, we'll wrap this day up. This has been a long day. It's been a long day. This has been ridiculously exciting. I cannot believe the reveals in this day. I still want to get rid of this crate. I really do. This is crazy. Crazy what has been revealed today. I have had such a brilliant freaking time. Again, a huge thank you to everybody. And I have more mysteries, maybe many solvable and many potentially unsolvable for the time being, and I love them all. So I think that the only thing I can think to do is let's put something in code check where our accounts are frozen, and then we just call it a day somewhere. And I don't even have a break room, so maybe... hang on, what should we check? I did say there was the possibility of putting the treasure map in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. When I have Master Key and Emerald Bracelet on... My God, even other things I've learned today, I've got to dig in the... the locksmith. Let's put Master Key in. I think that's a good one. I think that works. Since we don't have break room to call it a day in anyway, is today the day we call it a day in the freaking entrance hall? Oh, no, I've just realized it doesn't make sense, does it? Because I don't have... I, for so long, in the recent, episodes, for quite a while now playing this game, I've had Blessing of the Monk almost every single day, and I start to believe I have it every single day. All right, no, we can't call it's useless to call it a day in entrance hall. Well, can I make it back up to Planetarium then? It's a rare opportunity for me to actually use Planetarium in that way. Yeah, we've got the steps, I think. Whoops, not when I do that. I think we can do this. And if not, we'll go to sleep trying. We'll just fall asleep somewhere. Okay. Cool. And it feels actually, given all of the star freaking revelations today and the huge star theme today, it feels very, very beautiful. Not that way. It feels very beautiful to end this day in Planetarium, actually. Yeah, Pixie, I'm glad that wasn't... I was going to say I'm glad that wasn't locked, but I would have had a key anyway. Lovely. I think we do it. I could be forgetting about something, but I think this has been a big day, everybody. 103 stars for me. Wow. I have... this was so good. Archaeological Castle of the Dead. I had a great day. 232 steps taken. We gained 13 stars today. I've learned huge things. We have a new constellation. We have a new constellation. Like, what is this? Here's something I hadn't even, like, considered because I was so excited as soon as I saw this spiral of stars. What does this do simply as a, like, what does this do as a constellation, just in observatory? Anything? Nobody knows? I have much to think about, everybody. I'm probably a bit scattered and I'm probably forgetting stuff, and what we can say is today was great. Today was freaking great, full of incredible revelations. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for the experiences I have in this game. I am having such a great time. Still, not still water, still in time. And I'm so grateful to you. As I started this episode with gratitude, I want to end with gratitude as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your likes and all of your beautiful positive comments. I so much appreciate them. It truly is motivating to me, to get positive comments, whenever they come in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to you, Shovel. I see you there. Thank you to you, Tent. I see you there, even though I'm probably not sleeping in that tent. Thank you, Castle. Thank you, House. Thank you, Dead. Thank you, Spiral of Stars. So many victories today. Thank you, everybody. Take care of yourself. Do something lovely for yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe I will have some big thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.